Hello YouTube, it is Friday, 14:25, 5 minutes to the start of the first race, which of course has been delayed because fighting the weather. Well, it looks like we're getting an afternoon of racing underway. So I'm just heading up to the fan park, show you the start from there, and then probably go to the start line where they come in for the pit stop. So I don't think I've shown you that yet. We should get a good angle with the big stick. And then, I don't know, maybe winner's enclosure or something, we'll see. Also coming to you again in 360 today, but I will make a non-360 version of the video as well for those who struggled with it. Usually if it's like, I think on a Fire Stick your resolution's limited.
5 minutes, Caroline, 5 minutes.
There it is, 5 minutes. And if you have auto computers and stuff. So I'll do it on 360 as well. But let's head down to the fan park, get the start from there. Then probably get the bikes coming in for pit stops. And then maybe I'll do the return lane instead of the winner's enclosure. Show you what it looks like when the riders come back. So that's the plan for the first race. Let's see what comes. Okay, let's start today from here. Which is at the return lane, but I've got the invisible selfie stick up. Well away from the track, nobody needs to worry, I'm not hanging it over the wall or railings. But I do use it to show you the behind the scenes look, which is what I like most. Because I've noticed not many people actually show this kind of thing, you know, give you the atmosphere. And that's what I try. But there may actually be some legal issues with this, and I'm going to do a video. Here we go. Okay, the race has started, I'll shut up, but I'll tell you later. I'm going to do a separate video because there's some serious legal issues potentially regarding TT coverage videos from private vloggers. Anyway, we'll do that separately. So I'll go for a walk from here to St. Ninians, and then I'll go back to the start line for the pits. Enjoy! Bikes. I'm in a rush, go.
previous CTs a couple of weeks before the CT at the Northwest 200. He went on to win a race after having a couple of run-ons on the first lap.
Okay, lowering myself. Alright, that was a few of the starters. Now I have to head back to the start line to make it there before they get round again. It's only 15 minutes these days. If this had been 100 years ago, sorry, I would have had all the time in the world to walk there, but these days the bikes are so fast. I think that should be mostly all of them. Okay, we're almost at the start line. I think I'm going to miss the first one. You can see I'm walking through the paddock. Duck your head. This thing's like 3.5 meters long. So up there's the start line if you ever want to see it. Duke's, I think it's Duke's Road, isn't it? Duke's Avenue? Where the police headquarters is. So we're just going to walk there, show you the pit stops. Because they have to come in after lap 1. I think I might miss 1 or 2 because I didn't run fast enough.
Attention paddock. Technical inspection is all for sidecars 15 and above. 15 and above, please.
Right, that's pretty much all I wanted to show you from here, just how the bikes come into the pit. You can see the Park Fermé there. Our sidecars getting ready. Let's go down to the return lane and wait for the winners to come back in about 30 minutes. Okay, welcome to the return lane. The helicopter is in the air. If you look to the right and up, right behind me and up. And if you look down, you're going to see a very packed return lane. The winners are about to come in. It's good to see this packed. It's rare I've seen it this packed down here. So, here's the end of the race from the return lane. Enjoy.
Yeah, the gap in the end was 16 seconds. It won't jump again if you do come to the line
Oh, hello. I've been watching your
Have you?
video. Sorry to interrupt you.
No, you're part of it. It's fine.
Nice to see you. See you later. Dad, can we please go to the round?
Don't drink that. Don't drink that. No, we're not going to get
Go big or go home.
That is some wood, brother. Probably would, because they're probably in agony. Yeah. So they want the hand stretched out. Oh, you got two. Obvious I'm doing that next year, yeah.
very much. I tell you when Michael comes, he's ready for it.
Right, that's pretty much all I wanted to show you. People come back from the return lane. You know, the rider that fell, well, some hurt pride, but you know, if this is where you crash on the TT course, you're probably okay.
Don't do it, don't do it. I got you to do that now, well, I done it now, when there's someone there marking you, you're like overthinking.
Okay, I'm gonna pack up here and maybe head down to Indy's tent, see if he's around. Okay, change of plan for this one. I'm going to the other side of the start because the crossing points are open, so it's a little easier to cross over to here and show you the build up of the sidecar start from this side, because you can see all the teams come out and everything. So Milky over there, I don't think anything would happen here without him. The amount of different jobs that man does during TT is insane. Over there, Connie, always here of course. And yeah, so that's it. I'm going to show you the build up to the sidecar start from this position. So let's wait for them to come out.
20, 11 to 20 to the start line, control out.
Almost.
Go fishing.
through to the start line, just an update on conditions around the course. Conditions around the course are very, very good. We have just some very minor damp patches at Stella Maris, Ramsey Hairpin and Kettleton Gates. Control out.
Could you send me that video on WhatsApp, please?
I've got a YouTube channel. I'll give it a card in a minute.
Please. My battery's died.
Give me a minute. I'm just filming it. It's in my backpack.
Oh, in your backpack.
Okay, I'm heading back towards the grandstand area, and you will have noticed that I only recorded, well, I recorded more, but I've only shown you a couple of the starters of the sidecar, so I can show you the whole build-up, but only a couple of the starters. And there's a reason behind that, so I'm not being lazy and just bugger off after free and leave you hanging. No, there is a reason. It's to do with copyright and recent developments. So Duncan, that lad who's always at the start line and streaming, when he got a copyright strike from the DFE, Department for Enterprise, who owed the TT rights, he got a YouTube copyright strike, apparently on an automated system. And the response he got, so he does live stream, which I don't do. And you could argue if you live stream the TT even from public land, it could sort of be detrimental to, you know, or breach of their rights or whatever. So that one I fully understand. If you do live, you're sort of playing with fire, which is why I don't do live. I want you guys to, you know, buy TT Plus, support the TT that way, keep it sustainable. It needs to make money, otherwise people won't put up with it, okay? Which is why I don't do live streams. You know, pay for it, you cheap buggers. It's cheap enough, it's 20 quid. 23 quid, 24 quid, whatever. So I don't do live, but the reply he got from the DFE when he queried it, is a bit concerning, and I will do a complete separate video on this because it's a massive topic and potentially has massive implications, because the DFE, and I'm not going to go into detail, but the DFE's reply basically, if you read it, I'll show you in that video, I'll do it after TT, basically means not just live, but anything you do video wise around TT, if it includes anything where they claim copyright, and it doesn't even have to be racing the way I interpret it, anything, paddock walk, anything that is, you know, sort of TT related, shows the TT logo, that kind of thing, they can copyright strike if they wanted to. And that doesn't seem quite right to me, so I think we need some clarifications there. He's still seeking clarification, so will I. And then, yeah, well, I'll do a separate video on that after. Now I'm going back to the grandstand area, maybe we catch the winners coming back.
They're one of their big sponsors now as well. The Paddy Rosney, they're coming in as well, confirmed in that second place, just waiting for Lee Crawford and Scott Harney, Todd Ellis and Kieran Clark are also both through Crostamona. So let's get to our double. Know that. Let's call it quadruple winning DT driver. Gets the hats to Rob and the team. Number 14 was training to all through. Somebody said to me, you know, it's 2 out of 2, but it's not 4 out of 4. That'll do. August today. Why not go out like a blinking score the cat? I thought, oh, aye.
Right, I'll leave you with those couple of shots. I might give you a quick impression walk around from behind the grandstand. And I'm gonna head, so there's one more race, the Super Twins, which I want to watch the start because Indy's in it, and I want to watch him come down Bray Hill. So that's where I'm going to go. Finally, bottom of Bray Hill, and the other bottom of Bray Hill. So the other angle of bottom of Bray Hill is what I mean. So I'm going to wander there and probably finish the day there. See you next.
You're under pressure at some point though. Lewis Blackstone was pushing you.
Yeah, I didn't know where I'm just hanging on back.
You're not looking at any boards to see the one. Yeah, you do. So do I. Do you have any boards out? That's the point.
Obviously, just to come over start line for the second lap, and obviously there's a white display until the final end of the second lap. But yeah, I didn't look. You really was. What's going up with it?
So here we are on the walk down to Bray Hill, and by the miracle of all miracles, I've actually found a parking space right next to it. And there's actually a few more here, so it must be because people watched some of the races and left. So usually if you come to Bognor Bray Hill, it's always packed. Like, come here early, forget it that you can park here. If you're a biker, probably okay, but with a car it's usually pretty hard before the race. You can park in the surrounding areas and maybe a 5-10 minute walk and you're fine. And this is a very, very famous spot, so I just want to show you the atmosphere and a little bit of the start of the Super Twins, and I think I'll leave it at that for today. And actually the building that you see there, the ugly grey thing, there's an apartment at the top. So where you see Reliance Security and Bray Hill here, above Bray Hill here, there's an apartment in there. And I know that because I almost once rented it 20 years ago. But the reason I didn't rent it is it's very small. It's like a 1-bed, dingy little thing. But because it's Bognor Bray Hill, the guy wanted like ridiculous money. So I didn't rent it. But yes, there actually is an apartment right up there at Bray Hill. So I suppose if you rent that one out, maybe you can make some of your rent back during TT. But I declined, and I'll just come down here to watch. So, 15 minutes to go. Let's wait down here, show you a bit of atmosphere of Bray Hill, and then call it a day.
Starter is Lisa Buckley, the head of entire cover brand marketing, and we see Paul Jordan.
Okay, here we are. We're at the start
but it's very, very high
of the Super Twin. I'll just let this run, walk down, give you a slightly different angle from Bray Hill than you would usually see. Hope you enjoy.
To get the tap on the shoulder, Super Twin TT Race 2 underway. Out of these Super Twin machines. Nobody at 2 where Bjorn would have been. Best wishes to him. So at 3 it will be Michael Rutter, who got a top 10 position in the opening race on the Yamaha. Nobody at 4 either. So next away will be Odeon Man, runner-up from the first race. Michael Evans on the Dapperbeck Kawasaki. What can he do about Michael Dunlop this time round? Away from here, chasing him down, here's our winner, Michael Dunlop from race 1 on the Andy Racing path. Adam McLean on the first. Davey Todd on the left of the path. Mike Brown will look for Yamaha always goes well in this class. Nice place for him on the opening race, and then Dominic Irving, who finished 6th on the Melbray Racing. Man from race 1, Rob Hodgson on the SMT. Alan Benson, best spoken before the start, that's the final right, Silver.
like my 450.
Michael Sweeney is 11th in race 1 on the MSR Racing Aprilia. He goes next. And Michael Koppel on his India Racing Aprilia. He finished 18th in race 1. Martin Norris next to the line. Really, Michael Rutter has gone through. Second on the road.
Mikey Evans, Michael Evans, the black dog in the Glen Helen section, absolutely devastating. He was set to have another fantastic race on the Super Twin. What a
Michael Evans got on the line down to Glen Helen on lap 1. Such a game. Runner-up position in race 1. Out to Glen Helen on the opening lap, and Michael Dunlop passed him as he was pulling in. So Michael Dunlop completely aware that his likely nearest contender is out.
That's right, yeah. He now. TT race in 2025.
We're particularly waiting for 13, 14 and 15. Ricardo Benetti and Rob Hodgson, who all featured in the top 8 in race 1. So we need to wait for them to all come through before we get a consolidated idea of this lead. Michael Dunlop being chased down by 3 seconds. Adam McLean is then 1.2 seconds down on Todd. Dominic Herberson does now arrive and slots into 4, 1.2 seconds down on McLean, but we'll just wait for these other riders to get there to get a proper idea of how this top 6 or so is going to shake out. But that's a huge blow for Evans out, and for the race probably out on that opening sector.
Yeah, you're right. It looked like Mikey Evans was going to give, or the nearest rider to give Michael Dunlop a run for his money, and out at the not even halfway through lap 1 is a real shame. But let's hope there's a few more riders that.
Actually, I'm gonna leave you with this immensely exciting shot of Douglas Promenade when the races are on. Oh, there's an i8. I always fancy one of those. Just a bit too expensive. Out of my league then. So, whenever there's racing on, the main road around the island is closed, which means traffic has to go somewhere else. And here it is, going into Douglas. Now it's a holiday today, so this is not rush hour. This is just racing traffic, people trying to get around the road closures. And it's evening, so the horse tram's not here anymore, which is good. But yeah, I just wanted to, show you what it looks like when there's racing on, and maybe give you an appreciation that not everyone on the island is a fan of the races, mainly because of things like this, you know, inconvenience, traffic, that kind of thing. So I just wanted to show you this. Deliberately I left early, because I do know that as soon as the race is over, traffic is going to go crazy. So in the direction that I'm going out of town, it's still okay now. But I do know that, you know, going the other way, as you can see already, it is already quite busy, and this will continue for quite a while after racing. So it's just what it is. It's just part of TT. But yeah, obviously, you know, not everyone's a fan of the races, and it's partially because of stuff like this, and especially when things go over or not according to schedule, and, you know, or use more time than usually allocated, and it screws up people's plans, then, you know, maybe you can understand that some people here are not fans of the TT. Yeah, I just wanted to show you that. Plus it's a very nice evening, so, and Douglas Promenade is very nice. And that's it. I mean, that's really it for tonight then. Is the traffic, where's the traffic? It's building up. Right, I'll see you tomorrow for the last day.